Good afternoon. A world-first clinical trial in Oxford is set to benefit hundreds of people living with bowel cancer. The £3.6 million project will tailor each patient's drugs to their genetic makeup. It's launching at Oxford's Churchill Hospital, but will be rolled out to 90 others across the country.
What we're doing, which is unique in the world, is we're taking patients with bowel cancer, we're stratifying them or breaking them up into groups according to the subtypes of their cancer, and trying to devise new treatments that will help their cancer, unfortunately, when it's spread around different parts of the body.
Footage filmed on board the Hawker Hunter jet, which crashed during the Shoreham Air Show, will be released following a High Court ruling. Sussex Police requested information the Air Accident Investigation Branch had gathered be released, such as interviews with the pilot and material sourced by other organisations. The police are continuing to question a man arrested on suspicion of murdering a schoolgirl 50 years ago. The 78-year-old man was arrested in Berkshire yesterday in connection with the death of Elsie Frost. The 14-year-old was stabbed to death in West Yorkshire in 1965. No one has ever been convicted of her murder. Well, on the night she was killed, Elsie had arranged to meet her friend Janice Hurst, who still has nightmares about her disappearance.
I had to go into town. My mum was poorly. I got a baby brother, so I didn't come down that afternoon. I should have met Elsie at 2 o'clock, but I didn't get there, and it's something I always regret.
A man from Hove has been jailed for raping a 13-year-old girl 23 years ago. Roofer Jason Podesta was found guilty of assaulting the girl at a flat in Shoreham in 1993. The victim came forward in 2014. Podesta has been sentenced to 8 years. Tons of shingle are being pumped onto Hayling Island Beach this lunchtime. Up to 25,000 cubic metres of sand is being laid to prevent seafront homes from flooding. A group of young people on the autism spectrum from Oxford have taken to the sky to face their fears. LVS School in Oxford says it helps students become more independent by giving them the chance to leave their worries on the ground. Well, back to the sky and what comes out of it now. Here's Simon and the all-important weather forecast.
From puddles to paddling, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Well, you probably don't need me to tell you it's quite a nice day out there. Plenty of decent sunny spells and warm in that sunshine too. Highs around 21 degrees. That's 70 in Fahrenheit. But a noticeable breeze blowing along the coast and around the Isle of Wight, and cloud thickening up from the northwest. So as we head into this evening, clear spells to begin with, but then that cloud will continue to grow overnight. 16 the overnight low, and by the tail end of the night we'll see some rain arriving in the northwest as well. That's a band that's going to sink south and eastwards through tomorrow morning. Mostly light and patchy, the rain on it, and then once it's cleared into the afternoon, behind some very fine sunshine but a fresher feel.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
But we'll still see the sun, so hurrah for that. And if you're free at 6 o'clock this evening, do join Fred and Sangeeta. They'll of course bring you more news. For now though, from the team at this lunchtime, have a lovely afternoon. Bye bye.